Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart. Breaks my heart, 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 heart. Breaks my heart, 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 heart. Breaks my heart, heart, heart. Breaks my heart. to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost, I'll be your sound. But you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Resorti, and to you, one and all, I say, hello, friends. How are we doing today? Good to see you, for sure. Encoding overload. Wait, what? Hopefully that's working just fine. Hopefully that goes away. For a brief moment, my computer screamed out in agony, but hopefully it's working out now. No concerns. Let me get some music going for us. Today I'm going to pick the chill jazz playthrough. No, what's it called? Playlist. There we go. Chill jazz coming your way someday, eventually. We'll see. Hello, friends. I'm definitely well focused today. You can tell. Definitely have everything squared away as stream begins. Good. What do I have for you? Stories in a moment. First, hellos. Hella Quinn, it's good to see you. Welcome in Axix. Jack, welcome back. Pepper, hello friend. Good to see you, Faranthus. Hello to you, Lost and Eighth. Hello to you, Axix. Hello to you, Forcom. Hello to you, Kieran. Hello to you, Sim Games. Today everyone gets the hello to you name here. Hello to you, Linkslura. I should just record that so you can play it on your own. All around the world, people will hear hello to you and then have to say their own name. It'll be perfect for sure. Today, I should mention, stream is going to end a little short of normal time, a little earlier than usual. This because we have an employee appreciation lunch for the day. And normally I would skip this kind of thing, but Noms asked me to come along, so I'm definitely going to do that because I'm a good person. But I'm going to go and be appreciated, by which I mean I'm going to go and listen to the president of the school make a speech about how it was another good semester for the university, and our students are all so excited to be heading home for the holidays. You all are the heart of this school. Without you, there really would be no school. It's not about me, the president. It's about you, the employees. It's made good. Hello to you, Drigo. Good to see you over in France. Hello from Japan. Blue Link, welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you for sure. Slight complaint about today's employee lunch. It goes this way. When we were filling out our RSVPs to see if we'd be there was a little selection about do you have any dietary restrictions, desires, otherwise. And apparently 15 people out of the 250 who will be there, 15 people marked that they are vegetarians, either for ethical reasons, medical reasons, religious reasons, lots of reasons. And that's fine. So the powers that be ordered themselves ordered all of us 15 servings of the vegetarian entree for those of us who want to eat vegetarian food. Fine. Yesterday it came out, though, that they're having just a normal potluck-style buffet, feed-yourself kind of thing. And the vegetarian entree will just be there with all the others. And so one of the vegetarians, not me, sent out a message asking, will the vegetarian food be protected for those of us who are religious vegetarians? And got the response, you better be first in line. And the vegetarian entree is some like delightful pasta gratin dish. And so I suspect that all those accursed omnivores will scoop it all up very quickly, and I'll be eating nothing but side dishes. I'm looking forward to a appreciation lunch of a giant pile of mashed potatoes. Though really and sincerely, I don't know what we're gonna have today other than that one dish, so I'll definitely report in tomorrow what we're having, but I do need to leave here by about my 11 o'clock, which is 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, so a little shorter than usual. Huge. Yes, that's how I talk now. A little shorter than the huge. And we'll see how it goes. Pepper, you'd be that guy. Vegetarian option looks good. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault someone who sees food in a potluck buffet line and says, I want to take this. I'm interested in that being mine. And if there's no note that says this is only for people who requested it, that'd make a lot more sense. But no note, go wild for sure, for sure. Lost and Curtis to eat before we go. Yeah, I could have my daily sandwich before I go to the appreciation dinner. That said, though, I want to be appreciated. I want them to spend their money on buying me good food. That's all I want. Hey, DHB, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Yay, indeed. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying my ranting about food. This is what I do. I appreciate it very much, though. George, it's good seeing you today. Soapbox, hope you're having a good one for sure. Because we're short on time today, I'm going to get right into the game. There probably are more stories, but they will come out as time goes by. We are continuing today our playthrough of... What game is this? What game is this? Football Manager 2023. Continuing our most recent save, the Chesterfield save. And this one has been going... kind of middling. Not the best, not the worst, but I'm very glad to see we're continuing to play. Hello, Zeffy. Thank you for the resub also. If I'm curious which philosopher was the best at football, there's one clear answer. Socrates wins hand down. Socrates. For all the times I've played this game, no one has ever made that joke before, Zeffy. You are absolutely a genius with the jokes. Thank you much. Usually there are some references to the Monty Python's Philosopher football match in which the Germans play against the Greeks. It is pretty great, but thank you, Zeffy, for the kindness. All right, what do we got on our team? We have a number of injuries. That has been one of the big frustrations of the playthrough is though we're not overtraining, and though we haven't gone absolutely insane on making people play match after match after match, people are just getting injured kind of consistently. Dobra is our fine young winger. We want him to be back in good shape again real soon, but we'll see if that happens. How long are you out, my friend? Only another 4 to 9 days. He'll be back real soon. Should be great. You'll notice in the league table here that we are just out of playoff contention by only 1 point. We're coming against a team that is much farther down the pile from us, so we should be able to win. We're at home also, and you'll notice beyond that it should help us continue piling on the goal differential if we can win big against this side. That'd be a lovely thing. Unfortunately, the goal differential is not going to help us much if we get closer to the top of the table here where Wrexham is ahead by 16 goals. They've finally lost a match on last match day, but you will continue to see that they are a very strong side. So we'll see how it works out for sure. Hello, Keegan Deegan. Hello to you, cats. Lovely to see you all today. On this very fine day of more Football Manager. Also, I got a few more messages overnight about when is Dwarf Fortress coming. Within 2 weeks, I promise. Within 2 weeks. There's so much excitement for DF, though, and I love that. I absolutely love that for sure. All right, on we go. Wrexham, I'm sure you're aware of the owners of Wrexham. I'm not. I have no idea who owns any club in all of England, except for I know about Manchester City is up for sale. Is that right? Yeah, and like the family that owns it, or Manchester United. Sorry, United's up for sale. It might get bought by some Saudi oil firm. I don't know. Terribly sorry not to know who owns anything. All right, hello Fleabum. Hello. Let's push the button and see what's what. Manchester United's for sale, right? I don't know. My apologies for confusing things. So what do we got here? We're at home, so we're again using our slightly more aggressive setup. We're using the non-4-4-2 instead of the winger fun. That will be good. Indeed. Yeah, here you have it. I don't have much to say about the team right now, other than we just recently picked up Hoti here, or Hati, from Kosovo. He's taking a fairly low wage because he believes he can get on the get on the radar here for players or for teams that are better than us and get hired on, using us as a stepping stone. And I'm fine with that. If he helps us get some good production for a year or so, then maybe we'll get a big payday for him, and he'll go up. We'll use the money to improve ourselves, and that'll be just lovely. Hopefully it produces, though. It's always the case when we bring in a new player, we want some good work from them. Fleabum, we are playing as the Spyrights. We are indeed the Spyrights of Chesterfield, and that's been pretty darn great. Okay, Shackelford's right defense, Quigley's striker, midfield, defense. So I have more defenders than I would like. I'm going to have Shackelford sit down and bring in a winger instead. All right, very good, very good, very good. On we go. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Who's Jamie Grimes? Oh, Jamie Grimes is our captain. He was injured recently. He's just now back. You do see that he is not the greatest player in the world, but he is good enough for our side. Swell. Look at that. Happy alliance there. Pretty good alliance here. I am hoping as time goes by, we get more and more and more friendship across the pitch. But here we go. Here we go. Chesterfield is the Church of the Wooden Spire. Yeah, we showed a picture of that as the playthrough started. It's a really lovely church that has this weird bend at the top. It's cool. It's cool for sure. Anyone feeling unhappy with me? So everyone's happy to see Jamie Grimes, and Jamie Grimes is happy to see himself. That's lovely. And over here, mixed reactions. Oh, between roused and pleased, everyone is on board. That's just great. That's just great. One thing we haven't done yet is changed our mentality to a more positive one. As long as we're holding on pretty decently here, I may try to go a little bit more positive to score some more goals. But we'll see. We should be winning. No, better yet, let's enjoy home advantage. Hands together, home advantage. No one cares. Great. I should do well but lose to Gateshead on purpose. I may have lost to Gateshead already. I don't fully recall who all we've played this far, but we'll see. All right, here's Paul. Hello, Paul. Is that Logan Paul? I know he's a boxer. Is he also a footballer now? We sing a little song. We hold hands. Let's go, Spyrights. Thanks to Willock. Over to King. King passing forward to Mandeville. Mandeville to Hoti in the middle. Hoti with his first big kick of the season. On the wing to the middle for really nothing doing. I'm sure we recovered. Wandered out midfield for a while. Not a bit of concern for anyone on that first 5 minutes of play. You'll notice so far we have better pass completion and better possession than the opposition. We've got one shot, but pretty quiet first little bit of match for us. Nonetheless, King once more, again to Williams. Are we going to pass forward aggressively? That fine Hoti in position once more. Mandeville with a bit of dribbling. Down to Tishimanga on the field. Awkwardly delivering backwards to Mandeville. Off a defender's body. Tishimanga in the middle, and nothing doing again. However, the Chesterfield side continues to maintain possession. Forward once more to the expensive winger Cooper. Cooper to Keohane, that veteran journeyman. Hoti, though, with a tremendous blast from midfield. Not midfield, sorry, center of the pitch, rather. Absolutely nothing occurring in result. Once more, to the field we go. Tishimanga taking the shot from the keeper. Cooper on the edge of the penalty area. Back to Keohane. Keohane delivers to Mandeville. A header into the hands of Giali, the keeper. Giali, the goal guy. We're on the lookout for more nicknames for our players. If you see anything you like, particularly let us know what kind of nicknames we should have for folks other than the one named character so far. Our substitute striker, Quigley the Mayor. Cooper to Keohane once more. Keohane delivering to the box. Tishimanga is there, but not exactly in position for anything much going. Over to Mondeville. Mondeville, a little polite tap into Giali. Now, one thing I'm curious about right now, did we modify our deliveries? We did. So our striker is not very tall and not very good at jumping and not very good at heading. So because of these three things, I've been having my crosses coming in as low or flat crosses. Unfortunately, last match we did that, and I believe we had one successful cross all match long. So because of that, chat, at least one chatter, emphatically insisted that floated crosses were the future. If we could just float in some crosses, we'd never have to worry about anything ever again. I have some doubts, but I told the chatter we'd give it one match to see what happens. So far, not working great, but it's alright. Fleabum asked if I watched any of the World Cup yet. I'm largely protesting it, however I did go to a bar and watch the Japan-Croatia match the other night. It was really, really fun, and it was a joy to see how Japanese people celebrate and also deal with disappointment in a match like that. I probably will go watch the England-France game in a couple days here. It is on at 4 a.m. Japan time, so you'll be getting me just after that, but we'll see. Not watching nearly as much World Cup as usual, though, unfortunately. All right, back to it. Let's see if these floated crosses give us anything much. Hello, Fungable. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow. It's actually a very attractive curve there, but a little bit too high. Those dangerous positions. Why the protest? I mean, the standard concerns about where the World Cup is happening and how the stadia were built and so on. And, yeah, the place where it is not a very happy place. And the way in which the stadiums were constructed is not very happy either. And Banks' inability to score is not so good, unfortunately. So we're ahead on expected goals by a decent amount. We almost scored a full goal. So what are we seeing? We're seeing that we're well ahead on a decent number of statistics here. In fact, all of the decent statistics, other than perhaps being a little bit too aggressive. I am going to go ahead at halftime here and move us towards positive to see if we can do a good job on getting a little bit more aggressivity. I kind of want to move us over to shooting on sight, but as we haven't had many shots on target, I'm gonna hold down. I'm gonna hold down that a little bit and see what goes. Hello, Grindset. What do I think of Tokyo Vice TV series? I don't think I've ever seen it. From the title alone, I'm guessing Vice things tend to be like, here's the gritty underbelly of the place. Here's the way in which people who are outside the mainstream live their lives. Though I'm outside the mainstream here, I'm not really into that culture as much. So if you recommend the Tokyo Vice series, I will definitely check it out, but past that, I'm not sure. All right. What are we going to say? We could say bad passing. Their passing, though, is better than the opposition is. So let's not do that. Instead, hands together pleadingly, would you please work hard? Perhaps. So we're seeing who has not great skills today. George Cooper not doing super great. We'll give him another 10 minutes or so and then maybe go and bring in Jack Clark in replacement. Other than that, though, it's above average. Barely. Second half, a little more aggressive than before. As that passed for no good reason. It's a recent US-Japanese series. I've interpreted it well. Yeah, I haven't seen that Vice series, but I've seen many other Vice series, and they're fine. It's cool to see how other people live, I guess, but I often want to say with those, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. What a lovely little massive players on defense that was. Just in the absolute right place to take the header. Bart, unfortunately, outside to Sparks, over to Keohane. Endless bouncing. Happily, Sparks' header can't quite find the net. I don't think Friars had any really impressive saves today. Most of the lack of production from the Maidenstone side, has come from their own inability to find the target. Well, we'll see if that turns around right here. King nicely intercepts, turns around and gives it right back. Back and forth it goes. All right, team. What happened there? I mean, I guess Williams could have stopped that. I guess Williams is to blame there, but that's just unfortunate. Yeah. All right, do we get similarly blessed this day? Do we bounce back? Oh, nearly. Tishamanga once again into the side post. All right, everyone's looking a little bit tired. Grimes apparently made the mistake there. I thought it was Williams, but our captain Grimes may need to be put out to pasture. The fans are out there singing, I'm Chesterfield till I die. Grimes, if you're not careful, I will make sure that you soon stop being Chesterfield because you will die. All right, Grimes, who we got instead? Joe Cook. A little bit younger, not quite as good, but that'll be lovely for now. And then we should also give a team talk both to him and to others already motivated. You will make a difference. Oh, he loves it. He likes knowing that he is on the up and up for our squad. We're at home, so I'm also going to go ahead and demand a little bit more and tell the team that they are a profound disappointment to their parents. After all this time, you haven't gone and gotten a chartered accountancy job. You play a child's game, and you don't even play it well. That's the problem. Hopefully they're good enough for him now. Tyrone Williams wants to come off also. This would be our third substitution already at 70 minutes, a tiny bit early, so... Wait, is that our third? No, we only made one substitution, sorry. I was thinking of substituting Cooper, then he improved a tiny bit. So we're going to replace both of our center defenders, I do believe. Whelan, though, is not exactly the right person for that, is he? Yeah, Whelan is a midfielder primarily, so how can we do this? We can move... So the trouble right now is that Keohane is supposed to be my super sub, but he's having to be a starter because everyone else in left defenses is struggling there. Alright, you can play defensive center, Ollie Banks. So you're going to go back and take over for Williams. Williams get replaced with Tom Whelan. Yeah, that'll do. Team talk time. Tom Whelan. Get up there and get wheelin' and dealin'. You can do it. Oh, he loves it. He appreciates puns based on his name. He hasn't heard them all before. Like, oh, good one, Skipper. Good one. I think we're going to get a tiny bit more aggressive. I'm going to say that earlier score here was just a fair piece of luck. So we're going to go attacking now and see if we get up another one. OT is not having a good time. What's wrong, brother man? I feel anxious. And unfortunately, another defender goes down. He's got a bruised ankle. I very much want to make a replacement on offense, on the attacking side. But no. All right, so who can play right side defense? Oh, it's unfortunate. All right, I believe it's the case that I cannot make this substitution successfully. All right, so the question is, like, who is potentially competent at this in the midfield or the attacking portion? Yeah, really just nothing. Really just absolutely nobody can do this well. All right, Mandeville, you're going to go to the back end of things. Yeah. Do you have any competency? No. You think Cooper in defensive right would be better? All right, let's check this out. So Cooper in defensive right. Wait, why Cooper in defensive right instead of Mandeville? Yeah, he's as bad, unfortunately, as Mandeville. So let me move Mandeville back and then bring in my third winger here. Yep. All right. I understand you don't know how to play this position. I'm gonna get questions about this after the match is over. But Jack Clark, hands in pockets, no pressure. That really is it. I guess now I would just be happy with a draw. That's not the path to a draw. Oh, good takeaway by Cooper. Cooper forward to Clark. Clark gives it away. So our passing has seemed to be fairly successful, except in moments that really count. Luckily, though, a really terrible blast there. All right, everybody here, I need more. I really need anything more you got in these final 4 minutes. It would be better to play Liam Mandeville's more familiar. I got nothing, though. Is this the one? Cook does get it down the field. Tishamongo is almost there. I think Tishamongo may be just a little bit too slow to pick up balls delivered in that way. Oh, Fryer aggressively comes out there. It works out very nicely. And dumps it down the field to Cooper, who again bobbles it and gives it away. Here we go. This is it. Clark taps it to Cooper. George Cooper Ipse with the delivery. The barrel maker barrels home. And just like that, we are safely able to achieve a draw. I mean, that was nice. That was nice. I didn't think Cooper was great at long kicks, but, I mean, let's see if that is in fact the case. Let's see. Cooper here, long kicking, a 10. Average through and through. Glad he made it work for sure. And what do we learn about him? He has benefited from individual training. He's improving every single day. That is good. Cooper the Trooper. I like that very much. Hey, Volo. How's it going, my friend? Thank you for the resubscription for 56 months. A lot of months. Volo, it's good to see you. Thank you for being a friend. Maybe Cooper the Trooper. If he gets a game winner in the next 2 minutes, that he gets a nickname. Oh, when I say 2 minutes, I mean 30 seconds. Maximum aggressivity. Shoot every shot forever. Go, go, go. Gotta believe. Final play of the match. Defense has one last opportunity. Uselessly kicks it away. And that will be that. At least we held on to the draw. I think we were the better team by a fair amount. Maybe not. Maybe not. A whole bunch of shots there. Not great efficiency. As I said a number of times before, we are getting the shots. We're just not doing much with them. I think because of that, we've talked about maybe trying to work the ball into the box more. Take more close-range shots that are a little bit better chance of succeeding. Yeah, I think we'll make that modification to the tactics in a moment. To the dressing room. Hello, boyos. We should have won that game. It's true. Finger pointing? No. Arm thrashing. Everyone agrees with me, except for the backup keeper. He's wondering, why is Daddy yelling again? I haven't done anything. I just sit here. I sit here and he yells. Terrible. Grindset Galvetics Sensei, thank you much indeed. Gavletics, not Galvetics. Gavletics Sensei, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you to enjoy hanging out with us. All right, one nice thing to say is despite the fact it was merely a draw, we did indeed climb to the playoffs once more. So hopefully it's the case that our board will be happy that we climbed, even though we didn't win a profoundly winnable game. Maidenhead also, for now, saves themselves from the terrible red down below. Best luck to you, Maidenhead. That was quite bad, though. Alright, so one of the competition's worst defenses put in a battling display. So our terrible offense is so terrible that even against the worst defense, we pulled a draw. We gotta fix that. All right, and here's the important question. I have so many injuries on defense already. How long is Jeff King out? Fine. Fine. Injured while sprinting a bruised ankle? Wait, is that possible? How do you bruise your own ankle? Like, did he kick his right ankle with his left foot? I don't know. Anyway, very few days, no concern. Fan Day was pretty darn good. It was an exciting match. I guess coming back from the being down put a smile on all the fans' faces. How's the board feeling about me? C+. A slight improvement there. They're cranky about some losses, of course, but other than that, things are seeming largely okay in Boardville. How about the supporters? B-. Ho ho ho! The supporters are feeling really good about me. What are they liking? They're liking that Lawrence McGuire's performed well recently. That's very, very nice. Hopefully keep on climbing and getting more and more approval from everyone. Time for the press conference. I guarantee they're going to ask us about why did I play my winger as a defender? And I'm going to say, haven't you seen I have no one on my bench? George Cooper was the savior. It was a huge relief for that. Of course it was. I put in a deeply impressive unbeaten sequence. Wow, I actually didn't know that. Thank you, Poppy Hill, for drawing my attention to the fact that, yes, indeed, we have 2 wins, 3 draws, and that is pretty darn good. Thank you, Poppy. We're the masters of our own destiny. Pundits suggest we're having overconfidence. No. Our team is mature, and they will do well because of that. Great. Hello, Game Urchin. You're a spy right till you die. Thank you for that. Hopefully you don't die soon. It's their continue to support me a little bit more. Got a little bit of loss of unity in the team, but that's okay. What are the tactical changes I talked about last time? So number 1, I said I want to go away from floated crosses back to low crosses to see how that goes. Number 2, what was the other thing I wanted? I want to try to work the ball into the box because I've been having plenty of shots, but not shots on target. Our passing has not been as good as I want, so I am considering bringing down our passing, speed especially. But I don't know. Find the score more goals button. All right, is that on the developer console? Where's that button? I still feel really good about our defense. Just the offense has been quite terrible, frankly. All right, good enough for now. What else we got? We've yet to be the match of the week. That's all right. Player of the week news. Matt Warburton of Halifax Town with a 9.4 rating. So just about every week so far, the player of the week has been someone different, which makes me think there are a lot of randomly decent performances, as opposed to particularly strong players. Yeah, this guy appears to be roughly an average player in most respects, but he did well. He did well with his, 3 goals? 2 goals. That's that. All right, we're a little concerned about overconfidence apparently, but no. Our team will keep their heads up in just the right way. One nice thing we're seeing ahead is, though we have another match coming very, very soon, it's again against another fairly weak team. So I can probably field some of my weaker players and see what happens from that. It's the case that our under-18 squad is still rather in the contention for the FA Youth Cup. I have been pulling some players up from the under-18s to supplement the senior squad. We may have to do it again in the coming days, but we'll see. Yeah, such a quick move from here. It's only 2 days off in between. Lots of rest, not much else happening. All right, we were a little better. We only have a draw to show for it, it's true. So what were the troubles here? We had good momentum. We created good opportunities. Decent number of passes. They did not complete passes. However, we scored 0 shots. Not one. So last time we were struggling on completing shots, I went through all of my shot takers and determined that they weren't getting good chances via crosses. But this time they had 12 shots. At least 2 of those should have gone in. So what do we see? Tishamanga, our striker's finishing is very, very strong. His concentration is good. Composure is good. These things together should mean goals. We could try to improve him on long shots or on heading, but I think he should be producing more. After last match, we gave him a kind of hard word about improving. But as you see, he's gotten a 6'2", a 6'4", a 6'5", 6'4", and 6'6". So really just a middling player, despite the fact that our coaches believe he is able to play very well in the league above us and could be good enough for League 2 above us. So I don't know. He's doing well in training, but not so well in the matches. Maybe we need to get him a sports psychologist to talk through all of his problems. Here's the opposition, Dag and Red. Every time I see Dag and Red, I run it together as Daggern? Dragon? Like, I know it's not that, of course, but it makes me think of dragons every time. That said, their animal there appears to be... Is that a bird? I think it's a cute little bird, maybe. So they're smart, they're good at heading. However, they're not terribly well composed, so hopefully we can rattle them early. They're playing with the accursed 4-4-2. We've really struggled against this so far. I'm going to make one more small change to our tactics. I'm going to have our more aggressive positioning go in a positive way for now, I think. I think. No, let's go attacking. Let's become even more aggressive. Especially for a squad like this where we should win. Overconfidence, though, may in fact be a slow and insidious killer, as so many of you often say. May not work out. 7 messages. Hello. What's going on? Number 1, here comes some training. Put in a quick match review here. I'd like to have one more practice session on this day. Offensive movement, I believe, is what I would like. Cool. And then after this match, we'll make a match review. And before this one, we'll do teamwork clap. Good. Good week. Some suggestions for modifying the team. I agree with most of these, though I am considering making Tishamanga go out there again. So yeah, I'll go and accept your changes for now, and we'll take a look in a bit. We're the favorites. We've been the favorites for the last 4 matches, though, and as you see, it's not quite worked out that way. So we'll see. Old Man Lester wants more from Tishamanga. I mean, I agree. Below par football. Need Tishamanga to improve himself, and I don't know. He has a nice smile. A smile like that, you get production that's better than before. They're a poor team. I agree. They're a poor team. We'll see how this goes. All right. Welcome, friends, to the draw day of the FA Cup. This is our first opportunity to play against teams much better than us. Who would be our preferred opponent? Maidstone. We just drew against them, so I'm kind of struck that the fans want us to play them. Maybe it's to get back against the opposition. Here we go. We're going to be in for a FA Cup treat. It's draw time. No shenanigans. What do you want to bet we end up against a team above us in the standings? It seems likely. I'm your host, Stuart Pearce. Welcome along. So we can manually advance this, I guess. Is that right? I want to make sure that we don't skip past the whole thing all at once. Could be fighting Hereford, Bromley. Alright, start that draw. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, does this circle mean here's the next draw? I mean, all very exciting. This allows the commentators time to talk about these teams, as I know nothing about it except for Dover. That's a city. I think it's on the coast, maybe. They're against... Too slow. Here we go. Dover against Farnborough. I don't know who that is. Good luck. Next up. Inverted Wingbacks, thanks for the follow. Tyler, thanks for the follow. It's Matlock, our junior affiliate that we have a rivalry with against Wrexham. Wrexham's surely going to win that one. Beyond that, we have Tunbridge. We have a very large bridge, which is... able to support many tons of weight. Against Eastleigh. A nicely matched opportunity for both sides. Then Maidenhead, who we just drew against. Cray and Havant and W. 55 team lists to go. Oxford City is taking on Buxton. I think we played against Buxton at some point. Oh, this is a non-league team. They didn't have a little insignia there, so they're from points below the north and south. Hello, Slivers. Good seeing ya. Boreham Wood, or like Boring Wood against South Shields. Wood should be in with a easy play. Yeovil, one of the worst teams in our league right now, up against Chippenham. So I love that there's all these comments on Twitter as the draw happens. Surely, meh. Is it us? Is it us? Hereford! Once upon a time, we enjoyed playing as them very, very much, but meh. Hello, Psyker. Hello, Edda. Meh, indeed. Braintree. I love that name so much. It's I think one of the early U.S. presidents had a home named Braintree. As a child, I heard that name and imagined, of course, a literal tree full of brains. I have no idea what the word Braintree actually means. Like, it must come from somewhere that isn't just a tree full of brains, which is an absolute thing of horror to imagine. Bromley! Chelmsford Chestnut. Chess Hunt. I think I occasionally think that team is me. Oh, it's me! Oh, okay. Okay. Chesterfield is here. I just can't get on with Chesterfield. They're good, but not a contender. I mean, do you mean I'm not going to win the whole cup? Obviously. Chesterfield. Ooh. I just now realized, isn't Chesterfield a brand name of cigarette in the United States? Or wasn't it back in like the 1950s? When I smoke Chesterfields. If not, it should be. Alright, here is the moment. Do we get a beat up on some minor team like Gosport? Gosport? Gosport. Or Ilkeston? Or the good people of York? Here we go. Chesterfield faces... okay. Gotta speed it up. Warrington. So Warrington are from leagues below what the game has right now. Then the Northern Premier League. They're semi-professional. This is the kind of match they want to win. Even playing in it gives them enough money to afford one more locker in their locker room. They have poor conditions in their stadium. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win. All right, that's good to go. We had a nice time. We'll auto-draw the remainder of it. Boop. Boop. We auto the whole thing. Advance the end. There we go. Dover against Farnborough. A whole bunch of interesting matchups here. Very hopeful that we win ours, but everyone loves cup season, right? Everyone loves the championship possibilities. Chesterfield drawn as the home team also. With the draw pitting a semi-pro outfit away to a bigger team, the Spy writes, a bumper crowd is expected. Will undoubtedly be a fascinating and hard-fought tie. Is that true? Like, it might be fun for the people of Warrington Town to come to a slightly bigger stadium, but I can't imagine our fans are going to care at all about this. Oh well. Apparently I have a press conference I missed. My apologies. Hello, what do you got? What do you got? Despite preseason hopes of a top half finish in the league, Dagon Red are in 21st place. Will we pour on misery? Of course we will. Does Jamie Grimes need to be arrested? Yeah. He's not been doing well. His increased injury risk. Our poor old captain is just too old, so he'll get some rest. And Chesterfield pile on misery? Of course we can. All right, fine conversation. I'm going to go talk to our captain and tell him he's going to get the day off. Hopefully he's okay with this. Rest player, hello. Firm handshake, one match. To be honest, I feel fine. I'm not sure we need to be rested. Okay. You're going to be rested for your own good? Tiredness has a serious impact on your fitness levels? Do you understand, man, that I'm the boss here? Look at my excellent glasses and firmly constructed face. It's for your fitness. He's offended. He feels just fine. So because he's the captain and one of the more important people in the locker room, I'm going to have to either back down or try to convince him. I believe in my superior rhetorical abilities. Grimes, you're looking grimy out there. Please reconsider. I understand you, I do. I'm not for changing on this. I'm off now, bye. He storms out of the room as morale is dropped. Welcome to the end of glory in our locker room. It's all falling apart. Jamie Grimes is a regular starter. He wants to be a squad player instead. We're going to say a no on that. I'm fine with starting the captain regularly. However, this is probably his last season with us, unless he's willing to become a bench player, probably. Oh well. Slight change of things, because we now have the FA Cup matcher. And so this is the setup. It's at home, so we are going to go ahead and add even more attacking from the wings. We got 2 of those now. We'll also do some attacking movement on this day here. And we'll throw in 1 extra attacking overall session. Whoops, that's attacking movement there, sorry. Over here is when we want the general attacking day. Cool. Was that in a week or 2? It's fairly soon. Alright, here's some scouting. I think we have no money right now. Yeah, so not only do we have no money, we may have slightly overspent. It's only by £1,000 though, so we can fix that real soon. Can I loan down players from higher leagues? Yes, however, I do have a particularly strong desire to do it on my own, which I realize will be the ruin of this team, because if all the clubs above us are using very strong players from higher leagues, and I'm like, no, we're only going to use the boys from Chesterfield, we'll have our pride and our ideals, but we will not have any wins. A shame. We're also getting a couple of very good players back pretty darn soon. Where are my injured people? Oh, here they are. So Bailey Clements returns in 3 more weeks. Diff King returns immediately. Yeah, both of these two, Clements and McGuire, are left defenders. Has been a big hole. I think I'm going to give this 16-year-old the start here. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and pop over to our squad. Banner? Squad. Show me the children. Hello, children. Alright, Michael Okochoki here. And return to the main squad. Oh, actually, already is on the main squad. He's available for the under 18s, but he is playing for £5 a week. I'm considering changing his contract to give him money for clean sheets also. Alright, and then other than that, who's been the best player on this team recently? A bunch of defenders. This goalkeeper. So Luke Chadwick is potentially the goalkeeper of the future. I've been trying to loan him out to somebody, but nobody wants him yet, so he keeps playing with just the children, unfortunately. And then I think there's a striker who has some good possibilities. Yeah, it's Leigh Whelan here. Yeah, coming along well. I thought he had more possibility than that. Maybe I'm forgetting who it was. So in the best 11 page, yeah, we can see here the person that coaches believe might be best is actually Leakin Torres. Sorry, I thought it was somebody else. So here we go. He's the one who could be good someday. Let's bring him to the big leagues also. I'm not going to give him the start, but I will use him for potential backup off the bench for this particular match. Good to good. Hey, someone's the team of the week. We'll go there in a second. First, though, looks like our players are all having a fairly good time on loan. They're still getting lots of appearances. Rogue continues to waste everyone's time. All right. I'm excited to see this player come and join us fairly soon. He's a very good winger. We have kind of an exceptional number of wingers, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. And then Horton, another one of those very, very strong left defenders. So it's going to be cool to see how some of these people develop as time goes by. Who's in the team of the week? It's Cooper again. This is Cooper's second time on the team of the week this season. One other player has made it once, so we're not doing super well in this competition, but the team effort, don't you know? Still more injuries. Lucky was out at the beginning of the season, so we'll see if he's any good once he comes back soon enough. Hello, Kuna. Thanks for that resubscription, friend. How you been? How you been, Kuna? Always a pleasure to see you stop by the channel. They're encouraging me to be not quite so attacking. No, we're gonna stay big attacking for a moment. If we give up all the goals, that's all right. Also, Kuna, you are one of the first subscribers ever. I've forgotten that. Always nice to see that founder badge showing up. People from years and years ago still hanging out with us. Who's my senior squad? The players who are in are all in pretty good fitness. I do want to make sure that Okeechobee is available in place of my defensive sub, who is none of these people. Good. And the other child, Lekin Taurus, takes over Tishamanga. Okay, so Quigley starts, that's fine. I want to sit Keahane. He'll be the sub if necessary. And Okeechobee is better at some sort of standard fullback defense instead. So we'll have the attack come from the right side all the way. And I think that's the club. Yeah, we're sitting quite a few of our starters, but I'm okay with that. Keeper, winger, midfielder, striker, defense. Cool. Dobra is almost back with us. We'll be using him next match. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in you all. Lekin Taurus does not believe he should be up here at all. He's wondering, what is happening? Why am I, 16 years old, part of the main squad? All of you have really correct concerns. Don't you worry. We're going to win anyway. Oh, goodness. Okochi starting is a terrible call. I mean, you're not wrong about that. All right. It's home field advantage. Let's win. Good. Under the bright lights of Chesterfield, with a child on the field. Let's go blue. Opposition dribbles forward over to Vilhetti. Clark there for the takeaway. That's a inverted forward. Wait, why is it playing IF? I changed the I changed our formation to help Dobra and then didn't change it back. Well, we'll see what comes of this. Hopefully the team works it out. Letting a dangerous position, crosses to Weston, gives up a goal in the first 8 minutes. Oh. All right, so this is the child here. This is my child. Is he actually to blame on this one? I don't think so. I think the child did just fine. If anyone's to blame, it may well be you. I think you're Williams. I want to say that was stoppable also by Fryer, but I'm not out there. We're going to go to positive mentality. Was that a fluke? Really, that's the question. Oh, it was Shackelford. Shackelford was the one who gave it up. He is the weaker right back? I don't know. One thing to say is with the striker we have in right now, we could potentially do different kinds of crosses. Oh, Clark in the middle! this corner kick. Clark focuses down, thinks hard, delivers it to the opposition. Endless heading. Weston, the earlier goal scorer, takes it. Akinola nicely dispossesses him, does not draw a foul. A brief hitch, a brief moment of consideration, and then nothing more. All right, team, we're at home. I'm demanding more out of all of you. Oh, they love the abuse. They love my words from the sideline. Grimes to Clark. Back to Grimes. Oh, I said I was going to sit Grimes. I definitely didn't do that. He refused to be sat, so very well. I wonder if I should change our tactics so the keeper doesn't always blast the ball down the field. It's often just an unfortunate giveaway. Oh, Quigley's there. Quigley somehow gets the ball, gives it to Clark. Clark passes across to Banks. Banks to Akinola. Don't take that shot. Oldeker, the midfielder, dribbles forward, and it just... There's no point in commenting on that. We're all a little embarrassed. Let's move on. Once more, Okeechobee, the child, passes forward, gets to Joe Quigley somehow. Gyasi in a dangerous position, and off the keeper's hands once more with a corner kick. Clark again. Clark to the middle. Once again. Nothing. Nothing. As we're seeing, we do have more shots than the opposition. Only one on target. I believe we are working the ball into the box, correct? We are indeed doing so. I may remove this because earlier we were having more successful scoring opportunities. And especially with Quigley in instead of Tishamanga, I feel like maybe we could do something differently. But perhaps it all changes here. Another corner. Offense continues. Oh, another corner coming. So Clark to Clark to Clark to Clark. Does Clark have what he needs? Again, gives it kind of a flat delivery that time. Nothing comes of that. I need to make sure we look at our corner kicking strategy and ensure that they pass it high enough. Okeechobee, the child, will let it come off. He's playing a 6'9". Wait. Is the 16-year-old performing better than anyone else on the entire team? Look here. This child is being paid £5 a week. He is 1 star, absolutely unworthy of being at this level. He tries real hard. He's got a big smile. All the rest of you, though. What is this nonsense? Kid's playing his heart out. I'm going to leave him out there until the halftime and then switch him out, but I don't know how to make it this, honestly. I just don't know. Good talk, coach. Insulting the players is definitely the way to fix things here. All right, at the end of the first half, really kind of disappointing. We put on a good performance. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so 2 changes to make right away. Number 1, Okochi, the only person in a good mental state. You know what? Let's give you 10 minutes more. You're going to be awesome. I'm going to let Quigley freely decide how to score. He has 10 minutes, and then the other 16-year-old is coming in, and that is going to be that. Our keeper is really frustrated with himself, so we need to give him a personal message to buck his ideas up. Alright, I'm not angry, just disappointed. Or, I am really, really angry. I don't want to unsettle the players, so I'm going to say, Daddy is a little unhappy. I expect more out of you. Is this how we raised you? Alright, they're all inspired. Speaking of myself as the father and them as the children, they're into it somehow. Friars in better mental states will not talk to anybody right now. Second half, here we go. Show me why your inspiration... Never mind. Your inspiration means literally nothing. More useless corners. Quigley's there. Cook's there. Akinola's there. Akinola is not there on the kicking, though. Kochi, 3 more minutes, then you come out. So again, a very strong defensive performance, though the scoreboard does not show it. 10 more minutes and the Child's coming in. As the striker, Fryer with a fine stop, no concerns other than that earlier one. The offense of the opposition continues. Clark with a nice takeaway, actually Oldacre takeaway, allowing the Chesterfield side to go on offense. The crowd roars in anticipation and hope as Banks dribbles it forward and then gives it to Oldacre, who tries a nifty move. Unfortunately, we don't need niftiness. We need discipline, focus, and actually factually scoring. Alright, Jamie Grimes not looking good. I'll make that substitution also. He's in a terrible mood. Well, then again, demand more. You've got to work harder. You've got to work harder, folks. Big smiles. Clark is struggling. 6-1. Is this a failure of tactics? Is this a failure of self-belief? Like, really and sincerely and genuinely, what is wrong with you all? Alright, so I was gonna bring Torres in as a striker, but no, he can also play left, and Jack Clark is down to 6. If we let him continue playing, I guarantee he would drop into the bright red. So, our 16-year-old player gets his first time ever. Gotta believe, gotta believe. Welcome to the Bigs, kid. At 16 years old, you're going to play better than a 25-year-old man. He's quite happy. Big smile on his face. Why is that? Delighted to make a debut. That's right. Is this the time? Is this the chance? Lekin Torres legging down the field. Knows how to cross. And Gyasi to Shackelford. I think it's another day of squandered opportunities. Unless Akinola right here can draw us even, he can't. And that, in fact, is the match. With 10 corners, 10 corner kicks, amounts to literally nothing. Very poor possession. We gotta think about these. Like, these stats are the heart of the match, and just no. So Torres wasn't in long enough to get a score, unfortunately. Defense played pretty well. So this often happens in my playthrough. Like, the defense side works very, very well, and offense just not so much. This is the goal on a hill, maybe. They're not so good at the whole aiming thing. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we should have won. We should have won. The promotion bid takes a hit. Yeah, from playoffs on down. I think that's our second loss this season. Absolutely fuming. That was grim. I mean, I agreed. The tactic, please shoot on net. It wouldn't be the worst thing. So I did change tactics mid-match, turning off work ball into the box because Tishamango is not playing. In 4 days, Tishamango will come back in, and we'll see what comes of it. I could try to dribble less, having more passes. The only issue with that is that our passing numbers have been pretty darn low. Nope, wrong one. If we don't pass into space, we try to pass to feet instead. Maybe we'd give away the ball more often, or not give away the ball less often, rather. I need to change something to do with our passing. We're just giving up the ball way too often. One question I have is, what is the keeper doing? So the keeper's allegedly distributing to flanks. We've seen him kicking so far down the field so many times. Who's a player who's not following my rules. Okay, I'm going to lower the tempo just slightly and see what those changes do. Fine. Fine. All right, press conference time. Hello, folks. Not a good one for us today. Are we disappointed? It's still early days. Still lots of chance to climb. I want to win them all, but you'll see. My team's been in poor form recently. It's striking. Before the match, what they said to us was, your team's on one heck of a run, undefeated in 5 matches. How do you feel? And we said, great, great, great. And then we lost. Poppy Hill, always looking to cause troubles here. They're going to do well. Just sit back and appreciate Josh Okach's play. Who dat? Their center defender. I mean, they did pretty well. They did pretty well for sure. Why is my team playing this way? Because I like how it's supposed to work. New followers, thanks for being here. All right, Kia Hain is 5 appearances away from 10 appearances. When we have to pay pay 26,000 money to Rockdale. That's fine. We knew he was going to play a lot when he got here. Glad for that. And player of the week, yet again a forward with a 9-3. So this is the team we drew against 1-1, just barely. And Torque came along and destroyed them. Expected goals 1-6, actual goals 3. I think I'm done with the Jazz. as I hear Kenny G's soprano saxophone in the back, like, that's a little much. Let's move over to piano time instead. I think that's a little better, perhaps. Alright, where is Inano? That's Latin pop? No. I'm using the Pretzel FM player here, which has only music that is pre-approved for Twitch streaming. Piano time? I try loading the playlist. Yes? Here we go. Okay. Blame jazz. That's right. Today's the first day I chose to play jazz music, so maybe it's the jazz's fault. Piano's where we need to be. Alright. Exciting play, but not for us. So next match we're away. I guess I want to move to a more defensive position, as Eastley is, I believe, up... Yeah, far up the table from us, so we'll change our tactics over to the 4-4-2, park the bus instead. Make that primary for the week. And Josh Akacha appreciates me for saying nice words. Fine. Yeah, at mid-season we may have to bring down a better striker. Disappointed. We were better, but we lost. Yep, story of the season so far. Now, where do we struggle? So good momentum, good opportunities, scored nothing from our shots attempted inside the penalty area. So for the second week in a row, this is the issue. Decent finishing, decent composure, just decent. What are you currently training on, my friend? Crossing. Instead we're going to change this over to final third. Final third, shooting. Hello, Samurai. Did I follow football IRL? Kind of. I follow just whatever match I have to see. I'm not intimately familiar with anything, though. It's more I just like the sport in general. But good to see you. Hello, Scaredy Bob. How's it going, friend? Thanks for the resub. Buda Kettering, Hereford forever? No. This season, it's yay for Chesterfield forever. The Spyrites this season. Every season we play a different team. It's been good. Scaredy Bob's awesome to see you, though. Alright, an encouragement, we check out this guy named Azim Abdullahi. It's not clear they want to transfer him. We could maybe loan him from Yeovil. There's no way at all that he's going to be loaned to us, given that he's playing on our opposition. So, foolish suggestions. It's a good goalkeeping, determinedness through and through. They're not good at dribbling. This will be a 4-4-2 versus a 4-4-2. Probably a very low-scoring game. That's alright, though. Don't mind that too terribly much. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying Football Manager. Samurai, thank you for watching and hanging out. I often wish I could talk more about the real world of football, Like, I know Ronaldo is getting his big payday over in Saudi Arabia, but past that, I don't know much. Very excited, though, for the France versus England game in a couple days here. Next match is indeed... Oh, never mind. I was about to say next match is actually the Under-18 FA Cup. It is not. This one here, I don't particularly care who plays in it. This one, though, I need the very best possible players for the children. So, I'm actually going to make them unavailable so they don't get burned out in this match, and I'll make them re-available for the FA Cup match. That seems good. Can I dump bad players on Kettering? We did have a preseason match against Kettering, and if you weren't here for this, they're the team that fired me in my very first playthrough ever. They went up 1-0, and I was absolutely ready to think that we were going to lose to Kettering, but we ended up winning, I think, 2-1 or 3-1. Wait, Dagon Red hired a new manager? We were playing against Dagon Red with no manager, and we only drew with them? Huh. Uh-oh. I think we need to stand by Resorty despite the situation. They're thinking about sacking me. No, that's not going to happen. They wouldn't dare let that happen. It might happen. We'll see. All right. Under pressure manager Resorty. Ooh, boy. All right, they're the favorites. That's fine. Would love to have a draw. Leicester says the poor result on Saturday would see serious questions asked of me. I can't get out there and kick the ball myself, you understand? Alright, maybe the training we need is a goalkeepers versus strikers. Maybe. So, it's too late to change anything here. But instead of attacking, we're just going to do goalkeeping, shot stopping, that allow my keepers to get some good practice, and then my offense will get a little more focus too on the kicking. Maybe. Once more to the press conference. They're going to say I should be fired from my job. The pressure to turn around getting to me. There's always pressure. All I care about is impressing the crowds at twitch.tv/Resorty. Jack Lester's concerned about me. So last time Jack Lester said a word, we said, "Shut up, old man." So how dare he? How will the players respond to the disappointment? Oh, so last time we lost 1-0 to a team without a manager. Is preparation for forthcoming match more about right mentality? How can we boost their confidence? Oh, they're fine. Everyone's fine. Are we pleased that Joe had a start? Who's Joe? Oh, Joe Fryer. Yeah, he's doing very, very well indeed. What's the latest on Dobra's injury? Back tomorrow? Absolutely. A lot of speculation about Alan Devonshire. Not going to comment on that. That's his problem, not mine. It will be really nice to be able to bring Dobra back in. He was away on injury and on international duty recently. Keane, what's wrong with you in training? We've given you so much money to be here. You get a very unkind word, my friend. So here comes some warning. Wait, where's warning about training? It was fine last match. I'll have to go over here and training page, the individual page. Where's the bottom? You two. What's going on, Keane? So you... Isn't there a criticize button over here? Oh, for some reason, Keane is immune to my insults. Perhaps he's deaf somehow. Who's done well? A lot of people have done very, very well here. Tishamanga's done well, just not in games. So arm around, you trained well. Keep it up, boss. Will Tishamanga bring it back together today or tomorrow? Send him to under 23. We have no under 23 squad, so I have to send him to I don't know, just sit in a windowless room somewhere, thinking about his future. Oh, the Chesterfield under-18 have taken their first loss of the season. This is what I get for refusing to let them use the two really strong players. Yeah, they didn't score a single goal. My goodness. They've been putting in some matches with 5-6 goals. This time, really nothing. So I'm sorry for taking your good players away. Just need you to win the next match, please. All right, Michael Okochi has put in very good performance as a central defender in recent training sessions. Good job, bucko. Well done. I'll give him another good word here. You are developing nicely. Handshake, keep it up. You praise me for improvements in training so often it barely means anything anymore. You're not my real dad. Oh, fine, okay. I thought the child would appreciate like little A+ on his paper. When I was 16 years old, there was nothing I wanted more in life than the affirmation of authority figures. Perhaps Okochi is not like me. All right, Neil Cluxton is off to do a coaching course in the middle of the season. Why will the board let him do that, but will never let me do this? Dilber's back with us. Fantastic. We'll probably go and play him tomorrow, I expect. And Lekin Torres is now a professional. They're getting paid almost no money. He is 17 years old. Oh, so can he not play on the under-18s anymore? Wait, under 18. So, okay, we're gonna ignore the last 2 minutes of stream. Nothing happened. I know that 17 is less than 18. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nonetheless, he's a professional. We're paying him a little bit of money. He'll be great someday. All right, playing the more defensive setup. They'd like me to use the more aggressive positioning instead, but we're on the road, so we're not going to do that. They want me to shoot on sight, I think now, unfortunately. All right, so Dilbra is not playing. I'll have him on the bench as our replacement winger folk. And then Kia Hain, I'd like to sit again. And we'll bring Okochi in once more. Have Kia Hain on the bench. Where is Kia Hain? There he is. It's a winger, striker, defense, midfield. I'm actually going to give Banks a start. It's been a while since he's had an opportunity. Cool. Let's do it to it. Really defensive formation. Yeah, it's possible I should have a little bit more aggressivity, but as right now, this is our offensive formation, this is the defensive, and I don't quite know how to think about anything in between. So, this is what we got. The assistant manager encouraged us to use this as our second formation. We'll see. We'll see if it's a huge mistake. Everyone's feeling good today. Go, fight, win. Go impress me. The child wants to impress me. After speaking ill of me for complimenting him too often, he wants to be challenged more. Alright, another exciting kickoff, another exciting match. On the road again. Coach is out there again. Again, he's yet to cause a... When it comes to your head, put it on the ground. Don't give it to the keeper. Oh! Does the team want us to lose? Like, is this the second time in a row the opposition's going to go up 1-0 in the first 8 minutes? Fryer stops it! That's the first block penalty of the season for Fryer. They were setting up an opportunity for our keeper to impress us all, and he did. I'm still a little cross about whoever gave up that penalty opportunity there, but at least it's working out okay. Another good stop by Fryer. Fryer blasts down the field to little Panther. Everyone's an on this team. Long balls back. Oh, no. Woo! Whew. Thank goodness for Fryer there. King or Williams a little bit of a give up that time. The offense continues from the opposing side. So maybe this is the trouble with playing this defensive of formation, is they just keep getting to attack. Luckily, Fryer's playing out of this world good for him. But we need some assistance up front, folks. But encourage the side. Again blocking. Is he about to go over 8? 8.2 for Fryer. Alright. Alright. 4-3-1-2. That's a position we've never, or a setup we've never trained before. Off the wall. Off the wall all the way. And I think we'll play this to halftime just to get Fryer's confidence up. And then we'll move to our normal formation for the remainder of the match. Hey, we have one shot on target. A good start. So I think the momentum is against us, but really no surprise on that. Carter forward to Russ. Despite playing defensively, we didn't get back quite fast enough that time. That's okay, though. So the first half is absolutely and all Fryer. Were it not for Fryer, yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right. I promise to you in the second half we'll use the other formation instead. So gotta make some changes here to fix this. This is an away match. This is definitely an away match, and is going about how you might expect. Coach, yeah, I'm gonna pull my youth player off because I want to make sure that he is fresh for the cup match. Fine changes. We are low crossing. Working the ball in the box. Fine. Alright, so keep going. We can win this. Sure. And then you, Joe Fryer. You are calm. You're playing brilliantly. Does not care very well. Here everything changes. A little bit of dawdling on the opposition. A very nice header down to Mandeville's feet. So what? Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Grimes gets somehow... Nice heading to Tishmanga's feet. Not quite there, unfortunately. Yeah, at least a shot on target that time, setting up another corner kick. Maybe instead of parts of the bus to try a direct counter-attacking system. Silent Bob will definitely check that out in a second. I might be being overly defensive. What was that? What was that? Somehow ended up being another shot on target, another nice corner kick, but really awkward attempt attacking. Russ pushed Cooper. Got a free kick out of there, unfortunately, so no luck yet. There's still a lot of match to play. Has to get the Sweeney. Williams saves it, trying to give it to King. King ends up with the ball in the middle, or at the edge rather. Centers it again. Well down the field to Tishimanga, not quite. That's what he was trying for, not quite making it work. Eastleigh opposition gets it. Fryer dives wide across, doesn't quite pull it off. Yeah, they really want floated crosses here. They really want floated crosses. I just don't trust them. You may have seen that the... Uh-oh. Naughty Cooper. Red card! What? 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 Was that a straight red all the way? Okay, welcome back to parking the bus once more. Oh, no, team. All right, so what just happened? Oh, yeah. What was that? So, the player tossed it into Camp's feet. For whatever reason, Cooper decided while the entire team, including the referee, was watching, to take out the enemy's legs with both feet. How high is Cooper's aggressivity? That one is definitely a red card all the way. Shame on you. So not only is Cooper not performing well on offense, that was frankly embarrassing. He's not even that aggressive. He wasn't even that frustrated. He's a little worried we're playing pretty poorly, but wow. Oh, first red card of the season. Back we go to defense. We're now just playing for the draw as best we can. So, very defensive clap. And we'll replace Akinola with Quigley. Oh, we could bring Dober in instead. No. Alright, we move the midfield like so. This is fine. You'll make a difference. I know you're anxious. Oh yeah, time wasting max also. We're not just super defensive. So time wasting is here. We're already there. Good. Okay. Well, into the wall. Somehow we're still getting offensive possibilities despite being on super defensive, but yeah, what a disaster that was, huh? Absolute disaster. So Bennett, Cooper's your favorite to the save. You like that aggression. You like our players getting sent off for fully avoidable reasons. I think we're going to be docking some of his pay. That'll help with our salary problem. Okay, into Mandeville. Back to Banks. Oh! Very nice cross. We're suddenly playing much better. Maybe Cooper is truly the blight on this team. And his being off the field actually gives us the opportunity of winning this thing. Maybe not. Abraham's a dangerous position. Nicely crossed. Again outside. Yeah, I mean, Fryer's doing super well. Will that continue? Kelly can go for the big boot from outside. Over to Panther. Panther to Atagana. Makes the big shot. A little bit off target. Yeah, we gotta give Fryer a bonus after this one. If he actually keeps us in the match. I'm not sure what we're gonna say. Oh boy. Attack continues. Another fine cross to Fryer's hands again. Will Fryer be the player of the week with this performance? Here we go. 2 minutes of regulation time remain. Saki playing hacky with the ball. They're a little wasting time too. One more offensive chance. One more Joe Fryer stop. He's getting his 500 pounds today, I guarantee it. Absolutely positively he's doing so. So we've been seeing this tactical changes take effect at next break in play for quite a while. I'm actually surprised there's not been a break in play. This is definitely one. So do tactics change? Or are we actually bugged? I think we're actually bugged here. So what about tactic change? Oh, that's it. That's it. All done. We are delighted to pull off the draw. That was definitely the most embarrassing match so far. It all comes down to the defense. Well done to you all. Tishamongo with a 6-2. I'm not going to worry too much because of the lost player. But I'm fairly sure Tishamongo was at 6-4 when Cooper was sent off. So, yeah, we continue to have an offensive problem. Yeah, their defense did pretty well also, but yeah, it really does come down to how well Fryer did. I sympathize with you. Fine. George Cooper, you're gonna get the hard words in a minute here. Fryer is impressive. We maintain our position from last week. That's good stuff. Not a single player on the side who can create a chance based on that display. Absolutely awful. Yeah. Alright, so... Reports suggest you are keen on making Jesserun Uchimbalam's loan stay a permanent one. So it looks like the team that he's on is considering keeping him long-term. As of right now, his price tag is a little lower than I'd like to sell him at. We think he'll continue improving well, but keep that in mind. Number 2, 10-men Chesterfield hold a draw. Now, we had decent enough possession. Not good on the shots, though. Alright, here come some words. We were less than convincing defensively. What are you talking about? Have you seen my keeper? And I realized that the defensive line allowed the keeper to make all those stops, but... I don't know. It wasn't our better showing, that's fine. We're proud following the response of our team to the dismissal. They did very well. Tim Akinola was subbed in the 64th minute when he came on earlier in the match. What happened there? Were you paying attention? A player was sent off. The fans clearly felt I should have brought Kabongo Tishmanga off. With what substitutions? Joe Fryer was great. Top tier. George Cooper did a horrible thing. What are my thoughts here? Disgraceful. Bad job. Will George Cooper struggle back on the team? No, he's okay. Now Lekin Torres is here. Was he on the first team more often? Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. Cooper's out for one match. We're going to find him a week's wages. Or half week's wages. Good enough. And then we're not going to appeal, certainly. That was definitely just a horrible, horrible time. Joe Fryer, we're going to have a quick chat about how well you just did. Last game, your goalkeeping was a joy. Perfect morale. We have a little note here. We should praise him for playing well. Already done, thank you. Next up. York, undefeated in 10 days. Unfortunately, Michael Cheek scores 2 goals and gets to be the player of the week. I wish I could see where Joe Fryer was in it. Like, I suspect it's the case that it's easier for strikers who are big goal scorers to win player of the week. But I gotta say, I would have put Fryer in there for sure. Maybe it's just whoever has the top rating. And Fryer had an 8.9 versus Cheek's 9.0. Who knows? George Cooper accepts his fine. He knows he's done a very bad job. He's banned for 1 match now. Is there any point in being harsher with him? I don't think so. I'm not going to go yell at him, even though like it's an unacceptable situation, and he's been very inconsistent. 8 to 6-8, 7-7 to 6. Not good, not good. What we're looking forward to, though, is the under-18s match coming up tomorrow. Hopefully they continue their stomping of lower-tier teams. So Lekin Torres is definitely available. Good. And where is the other child? Hopefully he's not injured. Right. Choi. I briefly took him off availability, so you're available for 90 minutes. Okay. And I don't see him, but we'll trust the under-18 manager. We should be happy. We didn't play well, we got a draw. I agree. We're at home for our next match. So I should change our tactics over to the more aggressive one again. And we also discussed potentially trying to modify our park the bus formation into instead a counterattack. So I'm going to just delete this one. I guess we can hold on to it as a, if things get really dire, let's practice it occasionally. But, new tactics. It looks like no one's particularly interested in us doing any kind of counterattack. I think we could do Route 1 as our third. But no, let's try to do some kind of defensive setup here. That's up the middle. Direct counterattack is instead this side. Let's try that. Hey, WP, what's up with me? Just enjoying some football manager, hanging out, having a good time. All right, and then. The 4-3-3 DM wide is very similar to our main play. Our main formation, rather. 5-2-3. I don't know the players for that. Let's go and do this one. That's our second formation. Who we got for it? For now, it's fine. So this will be our main tactic in case of disaster. We're playing against Warrington. Is that next? Oh! Next up is the cup match. So they have a whole bunch of chances, but they should lose against us. If we lose in the FA Cup in our first bit, I think the board will be pretty unhappy. Don't even want to think that thought. Don't even want to think it. We kind of have an overloaded training schedule here, but ahead of this match, I'm totally fine with it. And then here we'll go ahead and review. Cool. And let's also go ahead and have a team building exercise. Actually go visit the community and encourage them to like us a bit more. Hope this means that more people come watch my matches and get more money that way too. Welcome to the day of the children playing. They play this evening. Go fight, win, kiddos. Go fight, win. They went, fought, won. Chesterfield under 18s are through in a 4-1. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Lekin Taurus, the 17-year-old who is still under 18, with a 10 rating performance. 3 goals scored. Holy cow. So defeated Kidsgrove under 18. They had not been expected to get further in the first round. They're in the third round already. Wow. No, sorry. They're in the third qualifying round. I think that's not actually the third round proper. But, well done, bucko. Keep it up. All right. Who we got? Any suggestions here? Luke Chadwick, the keeper, didn't stand out. They still want me to send him somewhere else. I'll see if I can get an offer to loan him out. I need to loan him out with the promise that he can come home and play his cup matches. Yes. And he needs to be played regularly. And ideally, I'd like you to pay half his wages if you don't play him, and 10% if you do. Huh. Let's see. This game seems cooler than you assumed. You're not a big soccer fan, but it looks awesome. It's a lot of fun. If you like strategy and simulation games, I think that the manager games are really, really fun. Yeah, and there are a bunch of them in all the different sports, and they really are spreadsheets with graphics, and I get a kick out of them every single time. So, yeah, it's the kind of game that I think initially I wouldn't have imagined streaming, but then years ago I watched the strategy gamer Quill play them. He does a lot of CK and so on, and I also saw him play this. I'm like, oh wow, if he can do that well, I can also, I think. Hopefully Chad will go and play somewhere else. Get some more game minutes against better players. Unfortunately, nope. Nobody wants Chadwick. So he gets to stay around here and just continue playing with the children. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, this is great. So Lekin Taurus will be coming back up again. Joe the Mayor Quigley has sustained a fractured jaw while being challenged in a training session. What do you want to bet it was Cooper that did it? I want to bet Cooper broke Joe the Mayor's face. Well, 4 to 5 weeks. At least it's not my number one striker. However, having so much trouble on the offense that I do not know what to say there. All right. Well, going to cup match. It is the case that Taurus is already part of the senior squad, correct? Let's see. Show me the strikers. Yeah, Taurus is here for us if he needs to be. We have 7 notes from the main team. Kiahen no longer wants to train strength. That's fine. Okochi wants to get a professional contract. He is playing on the main team. So you know what? Sure. Hello, child. I would like you to have your proper contract. Stay with us for a while. 200 pounds per week. That's a little rich for my blood. We'll give you 150. We'll give you 400 bucks for sticking around. 2 years' time. If you get promoted, you get big money. That all seems nice. We'll give you a bunch of money with a clean sheet, though. I like it. Hey, how's it going, Control Delete? A pleasure for sure, my friend. Always good to see you, sincerely. Oh, that's nice. What? Greedy kid. I gave him a bunch of extra money and a bunch extra for teamwork, and he did not accept it. I want the 2 years for sure. How about that? Very good, very good. What else we got here? So Keehane's off that already. Good. Good. Tyrone Williams should be demoted. Sorry, no. People are improving in training, including Willock. That's good. Willock's the one I was most concerned about. We brought him in to be a defensive midfielder. He's working on it. We're back to being average. Previously, our atmosphere was pretty good, but I'm glad people are largely supportive of me. Gary Roberts wants to go training? No. Excellent. Happening today is the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. No, that's not today. Sorry. Today is the Children's Cup gets drawn again. So in a moment here, we'll see what the children, or who the children will be playing against. Okay, so my right fullback is out for 3 weeks also. I've got to go talk to the doctors because something is not making sense. Head of Sports Science says current training workload is unlikely to lead to a higher than normal level of injuries. However, literally everyone is out injured right now. Problems and problems and problems. Luckily, we have Keahane to play any position in the back. Lawrence McGuire's back in just a few days, 1 week's time. Clements is back in 1 more month at the minimum. All right, Okochi's getting a whole bunch more minutes. So I was thinking earlier that if I could go on a decent streak of wins, I'd be asking my board for another doctor, or perhaps another coach, or maybe both. But yeah, it's a little bit heartbreaking to see our players getting injured over and over again. It's good though. We'll be winning with even fewer players. It'll be a real heroic story of overcoming adversity. Lekin Taurus has food poisoning. Why are you eating food cooked by someone with less than 5 cooking? Alright, so that's the backup strikers down now. Not like this one, indeed. So I don't think we can force him to play with food poisoning. Alright. Let's lift our spirits a bit by seeing who the under 18s are going to be playing. So I think I get there by doing Chesterfield. And then, is it competitions? No. Let's find one of the children and see if we can get there via that. Hello, child. Under 18s. And then competitions here? I think this will do it. Here we go. So in the next round, the first round, it's the under 18s versus Atherton Colliery's under 18s. Who dat? Atherton Colliery's is a UK and Ireland team in the Northern Premier League. They're semi-professional. This is actually an adult squad, so no longer are under 18s playing against under 18s. Our under 18s now, wait, am I speaking false words? One second. I'm speaking false words. So our children played their children. Hope their children are better. We'll see. We'll see. I think eventually it is possible the under 18s can play against adults, but not in the youth cup for sure. All right, what we got? More people to potentially recruit. So King comes back in because Shackelford's injured. Tishamanga should definitely be playing. He's our number 1 striker. Dober returns also, playing left side. That's fine because Clark is out with a red card. So I do accept all these. We may modify a little bit, but that's good. Uh-oh. 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 The Chesterfield hierarchy appear to be finally losing patience with me. They're declaring that a bad result against Warrington in the forthcoming FA Cup match could seal my fate. Only a D? They're unhappy I'm spending too much money. They're also unhappy with how I'm falling ever farther. I just need a little bit more time. Just need a little more time. It's the striker's fault. It's not Resorti's fault. What can we do to get more production? Like, this really is all I need is just more goals. Surely we'll win this one. It's against a much weaker team. We're the favorites by a far amount. We need to put attention on the club and how well they're doing and not talk about myself. We have a problem with complacency against a weaker team. No, no, no. My players are professionals. They'll show up. How's Bailey Clements doing? 1 month more. Good luck. Charlie Rutt is playing very, very well, as opposed to how we're doing. You understand he's a child who is maybe good someday, but let's settle down. Kia Hain is having a positive impact. He's great. His grind's going to do well. He's our captain. Of course he'll do great. All right. There are no complaints about me. Hopefully Dober being back will help. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So I want to make sure that my backup defensive player's available. In this game, can you be invited to coach or manage a World Cup team? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can actually start the playthrough if you want to as a national team. Unfortunately, the national team playthrough is just a tremendous amount of waiting in between matches. But you can also be invited while being a manager of a club team to do the World Cup also. So it's really fun. Yeah, it's really fun to see the variety of ways in which the game is simulated at all levels. All right, Kia Hain has now been here for 2 weeks, so I can say you are training like hot trash. Kia Hain, more like rotten cellophane. Good. You come here. You come here. Shame on you. Good. The child, though, doing so well. Arm around. Good job. Sideshow John, thank you for the follow. Tune in for more exceptional wordplay like that 6 days a week. This is going to be the win. How about youth sports? I believe the youngest team you can have is the under 18 squad. And I think the youngest player you can have is 16. Though I'm not sure about that. And there may be 15-year-olds in the prospect match. Methuselah, thank you also. This is the time. Oh, goodness. George Cooper's out for 2 more matches. So he's missed 3 matches for a really, frankly, ugly tackle. I want to appeal this because I need this player. However, I don't want to get in trouble with the association for questioning their decisions. So I will not appeal. So he's missed 3 matches now. Hey, Chesterfield under 18s have a draw. Brad Charlesworth did pretty well. Unfortunately, the fellow who's the best striker for them is injured right now, or sick rather, has a little tummy ache. Here we go. Hello, Jacqueline. I can't read that language, unfortunately, but good to have you here. How's it going? Oh, we're in the wrong formation. We're definitely in the wrong formation. Let me fix that. Boop. Okay. Good. Now in the right formation. What changes do I want to make? Oh, because of the cup run, I have 7 substitutes instead of only 5. So we can bring along basically everybody. And then choices, do we bring a coachee and replace with somebody else? Pepper, thanks for Googling that. Anytime that there's suddenly a language I can't read at all, I assume it's vulgar, but I want to give the opportunity that might not be. We've had some Turkish viewers in at various points who are like really part of the community and really cool and are saying nice words in Turkish, but occasionally it's kind of nasty. Coach, you gotta come along. So I'm gonna have Gyasi sit. Yeah, because Dobra can move up to striker if need be. I don't think it was bad. Okay. I mean, English only is preferred, because I can't make sense of anything else. Other than Japanese, allegedly. Alright, there's some concerns about today's dressing sheet. Wait, Michael Okochi is offended? Offended? I bring him to the FA Cup and he's offended? And then Lekin Torres here, who is unwell. I mean, you're at home because you're sick. Do you not understand? Who knows what their issue is? We're going with it. It's gonna be A-okay. Pepper, if you want to ban, that's fine. Feel free. Alright. We should win by a lot. If you do not win, I'm quitting on the spot. Looking like a nice big crowd here. We got some faces. They've got not a single face. Let's do it. Okay, in the blue, here we go. We're already noticing that the opposition's team is much slower on passing than we are. Moving the ball around awkwardly. Akinola's there. Keeper blocks it very nicely. But I'm guessing if we maintain a pretty aggressive pile of attacks here, will be great. Perska, thank you much indeed for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. More corner kicks. So our offense has been really firing on all cylinders in the first moments. I really hope that continues. Baseless team is hard to play against. Just don't look at it. It's very upsetting to see them. And their very strange lack of expressions. Again, Perska, thank you for the Prime sub. We can do it. We can do it. Not going to Tishmanga at all, still. I may need to rethink how we're getting the ball forward to Tishmanga. On crosses, they're doing low crosses, but... Oh, this is good. That could have easily been a goal. Only 7 minutes in, though. This is it. This is it right here. Mandeville recovers. Get it to the middle. More corner kicks. The hits just keep coming. If you all can't score against a semi-professional team, alright, there we go. Our center defender for the very first time this season scores. I was going to say, if they can't score against a semi-professional team, they do not deserve to be players at all. King with a nice cross. Cook is there. Heads it in just over the keeper's hand. Thank you for making me believe in the squad once more. Don't give it away. Don't give it away, though. Oh boy, some awkward bouncing around. Tishamanga, Dobra, nothing. Nothing doing. All okay. All okay. Winning by just one would not be good enough for us here. Greedy Resorty. The king is part of it too. The king races along. No one can maintain pace with him. Mandeville to the player's laying over to Dobra. Dobra with a header to, yeah, unfortunately nothing. So an awesome delivery into the box. And just the front end can't make heads or tails of the opportunity. Grimes, big boot forward to Keohane. Keohane standing out of, into touch, I suppose. Forward to Dobra. Dobra pass to Keohane. Keohane with the cross for Akinola. Akinola covers to Hoti, to Tishamanga. Tishamanga heads it over the back. Why? If Tishamanga could just make good use of all these opportunities, we'd be ahead by 1 billion points every single match. A little unsteadiness inside the penalty area. Keohane over to Mandeville. Mandeville in a second time. So, some unlikely scoring characters are doing the work today. One center defender, one supporting winger. Usually, Mandeville will be the one passing it in. Instead, he's there to receive from the awesome pass from Keohane. A fine scoring opportunity, a fine goal. It is fun beating up on lower teams. Tishamanga suffered a bruised thigh. You're going to be fine, don't you worry. Hate to see our expected goals only 8-6 right now. Tishamanga again to Mandeville. No luck. Continue the fun. King to allegedly Tishamanga, but not quite. Do the opposition have a chance to come back to it? Nope. Captain Grimes says, not on his watch. Keohane forward again to Dobra. Opportunity here. Akinola, very nicely struck. If the goal were about 10 feet higher. King off the wall, setting up a corner. What do you got? What do you got, King? Willock setting up that W win. King gives it away for no good reason. Alright, team. Let's, I don't know. We're ahead by 2, so we probably shouldn't yell anything. We just stand there quietly, staring out at them, and not being quite sure what to do. Clap, well done. Good job. And it's time for some substitutions, just to bring in some players who don't usually get much game time. We'll go ahead and bring Oldiker in, sitting Akinola, and then who else? So we only get 3 substitutions. We gotta be careful not to spend them all too fast, but I think it's enough subs for now. Okay, back to it. Yeah, unfortunately it's the case that our striker pool is very, very thin right now. I will give Dobra a little bit of time playing up there towards the end of the match, but we need to get over some of these injuries. A creep to the corner. Evan Gums. Gums is Dums. Managed to score with a very nicely placed ball into the corner of the net, I believe. What is that? All right, it's actually off of Fryer's fingers. It's off of Fryer's fingers. That's got to be a little disappointing. However, the Warrington side are back in it again. Suddenly some very snappy passing from the semi-professional team. They suddenly believe it does not matter what you do on Wednesdays and Thursdays. All that matters is what happens on game day. Were this a Hallmark movie, we'd all be very touched right now. However, oh goodness. So it's the headers. It's the headers all the way, defeating us right now. Now, I know that my keeper does not get much practice on headers because my team is so bad at headers. Now we're going to shout. Now we're going to demand more, you fools. Surely my shouting has helped us. Awkwardly Tishamanga. If they score 3 times in as many minutes, their manager must have given them the most effective halftime team talk of all time. I think we're working the ball into the box. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure why Tishamanga took that shot there. We could ask him to be more disciplined and stay what he's doing, but... Okay, we're going to give Tishamanga another 10 minutes. He's only slightly injured. The press is going to blame the goals and the halftime substitutes. I'm sure they are. It's surely the Resorti fault, no matter what happens. Okay, a little Dobra there. Good try, Dobra. Setting up another corner. We'll surely score from this corner. I've got nothing but faith in the king. Nothing but faith. So I think King tried to deliver that to the large mass of our players in the middle, overshot slightly, but Tishamanga was there. Is that true? It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter if it was intended. It worked out perfectly. Good job, boyos. Clap, clap, clap. Let's say, fire them up. Big smiles, big happiness. Yeah, glad to see we're going to be able to pick up our keeper this time. Last match out, our keeper picked us up with a 8-9 performance. This time... Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Like, everyone's doing just fine. The keeper is playing roughly average with a 187 versus a .51. I mean, that's Football Manager, possibly? Or move to a more balanced positioning? Are we going to penalty shootouts? No, I think FA Cup gets a replay first. I think it's the case we get a replay. Though I don't exactly want that. But that's okay. It's okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, never mind. I'm on the field for no good reason. White boots it back. Little Dober takes to the feet. Over to Morse. Yeah, this is definitely what I get for insulting our opposition. Tishamanga's there, though. Hey! So Tishamanga is able to score consistently against players who are much, much weaker than he is. That's nice, though. He definitely beat out the defensive line there. Yeah, so we could leave him in for a hat trick. I think he's had 2 scores so far. I was planning to pull him off and move Dobra up front, but does it feel bad if we... does it feel bad if we decide to bring someone off who's in league with or in striking with a hat trick? We'll let him play it out. Oldacre with a fine takeaway. Gives it right back, though. Could I man mark in the box? Let me check it out a little bit. Little corner here for Joe Cook. What's tactically not having the ball? We'll look after this play. Talk through it and see if I can understand how tactics work. Though again, our defense has held teams in our league to scorelessness over and over and over again. It's not clear to me why we're suddenly losing that defensive ability. Hey, Tishamanga with a good takeaway. Over Mandeville once more. Mandeville passes it back once more. Hottie, just a little bit too wide, unfortunately. Some really nice opportunities, but let's look at our defensive folks and see what's happening. So here you go. Apparently we're triggering the press a little more often. Looking to disrupt play more often. Other than that, looks pretty standard. The front's back a little bit, but yeah, other than that's all fairly neutral. We go to standard, I guess, and see how that changes things. But we'll see. Hello, Weefew. How are you doing? Can you find the screen where you can see how your team is done against other tactics? So I don't know what that is, but possibly someone in chat does. Yeah. Can anybody help out, Weefew? Please and thank you. Dober got a yellow card just now. We only have 2 minutes left. I think we're just going to slow down the game for the remainder of this thing. Fine. 4 minutes of stoppage. Kiahane gets there first. That's some veteran experience. Tishimanga to the front by himself. Can he run past absolutely everyone? I don't think so. Over to Dobra. Dobra dribbles it out, looks like. We have 1 substitution left. We got to go with defense. So Banks coming in place of Cook, which leads to. There we go. Just make a difference. What do you mean you're complacent? If we lose, I will complacently put you on a transfer market. Lots of time wasting happening. Just stand there for the next minute and a half or so. Tell the referee your leg's a little sore. Gotta retie your shoes, tie them again. They may have 1 more chance against us. See you, Samurai. Have a good night. Hey, fun free kick location. Oldeker, the midfielder. Opportunity, has a chance. Time wastes his way through the opportunity. Thank goodness we won. Now look at these low chance scores. Yeah, they ended up with less than a full expected goal after all of that. So, I want to say we were unlucky in these scores. So I'm not going to come down hard on the keeper, though I'm sure he's beating himself up after that one. My goodness. All right. I'm going to say well done today, even though it wasn't quite well done. Everyone accepts my falsehoods. Alright, Tishimango is the star. He needs a few more days like that, a few more times when he scores very well. Hopefully does it during the actual league matches instead. And is it time for a draw? I'm not sure. Let's see. We win. We get 9.37 thousand monies for the win. That's great. Tishimanga out for a week. We have a match in roughly that amount of time. As of right now, I believe our only functional striker is Gyasi. Yep, that's that. So, Taurus will be back by. Yeah, I think we're going to be starting Gyasi next time and having Taurus ready to come in case it goes bad. But man, this team is just full of injuries right now. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Well done, Tishimanga. We're not going to lose our job yet. Cool. In the half next round, how far can we go? 1 game at a time. Did Joe Cook's early goal do a lot for us? Of course he did. Wasn't it a brilliant match? Of course it was. Tishimanga the joy. Indeed he is. Am I worried by Kian Tansley's struggles on loan? Who? Who is this? I'm sure he's doing well. How good is Joe Cook today? He was great, thank you. Swell. Swell, swell, swell. When is the next draw? Oh, it's all the way here. Monday the 7th. So, got a long wait to find who we play against next. Tishmanga's very happy that we spoke well of him. And Salisbury shocked everybody by defeating Woking. So Salisbury up against a team in our league. Woking gets defeated. Fantastic. Bath City also have a bit of an upset. That's nice. That's nice. We'll definitely see who we end up with next round soon enough. We should try to get Michael Harding. I don't know about that. Oh no, Danny Rowe is having a rough time. He's unhappy that he is not getting enough playtime. The old man just wants more playtime. He is never going to be part of our actual squad, so I'm going to ignore this and tell Rowe, you've played enough. You've played enough. Good. Don't want to cause any problems there. No, we should add in a little bit more practice for sure. Lekin Taurus returns from his illness, no longer having food poisoning. Good stuff. On training for this next week. We're against Bromley. How good is Bromley? Roughly our position. We're playing at home, on the road? At home. So we want to make sure we are on standard tactics. We are good. We want to make sure also then we're training for more offense. So let's definitely do a day of attacking from the wings. Let's definitely do a day of match attacking movements. And definitely do a day of, I don't know, attacking shadow play. 2 of those in one session. They're going to be great. All right, so Bromley sure does like long shots. Their midfield is best friends. They come onto the match pitch holding hands the whole way. And Louis Denny has been fantastic. Regular starter, journeyman player. Hopefully we don't do terribly, really poorly against them. Okay, gotta believe, gotta believe, gotta believe. If I can win just one more, I'll definitely ask the board for another coach or physio or something. All right, team, what you got? Lawrence McGuire needs to be demoted. For right now, no. Maybe next month. Luke Chadwick has improved. That's great. Good to see youngsters doing well. So too Jack Dolman. So 2 young players to keep an eye on. Great. Bailey Clements developing well. Wait, really? So Bailey Clements has been injured for I think like 4 months, 3 months. So I'm actually surprised to see he's improving. I was fairly sure he was falling apart. Nonetheless, 4.5 stars potentially. That'd be amazing. And then young Alex Bennett, could be good also. Remember these names. They'll be on your tongue in the future. All right, coaches, you gotta, unfortunately, not go anywhere. I'm hoping the board is back to C or so. C minus. Very good. Very, very, very good. So we're still competitive in the FA Cup, having won just 1 match. Supporters are unfortunately at D still. Those losses are just absolutely killer. How bad is the wage budget right now? It's not that bad. You all have, I guess, a little bit limited money in the bank. I could sell a young person to get some more transfer money, but I think we're fine. All right, Okochi has gone ahead and signed a 2-year contract when he's 17 years old. I hope we can keep this kid with us for a very, very long time, as he's kind of been the mascot of the team all the way along. All right, FA Cup first round draw today. I thought it was a wait, but no, I must have just missed it on the old calendar there. So, Burton, Maidstone, and Oxford are who my fan wants to play. I'd like to play against Maidstone, ideally. But let's start this draw. Let's go at top speed until we get ourselves. On goes that draw. Oh, also teams like Fleetwood are in now, so higher tier teams are coming in. Fingers crossed we get to play against someone who's much, much farther down the heap than that. First things first, it's Cambridge. They've got a lot of smarts. They play against Lincoln. Ooh. Next up is Maidstone. They find themselves against this team I wanted, so we'll see. Against Fleetwood. Good luck! Then comes Stockport. I believe that's the league above us. Is that 2 or 1? I actually don't recognize insignias yet. Against Manfield. I think it might both be League 2. We then have Field, the team that my row is playing on, against Northampton. Row will get some play against better players than usual, but who cares? Fellow at Bath comes on against Dartford. We then have the Bristol Rovers, a team I enjoyed beating up on as Hereford maybe some years back, against Boston United. What an upset this would be, but it's not going to happen for sure. Shrewsbury find themselves against Cheltenham, a sea-based name but not ours. There are 66 teams left. Doncaster on against Crawley. Salisbury finds themselves against Chester Scunthorpe. So 2 minnows facing against each other. Bolton finds himself against Eastleigh. Crewe against Southend. Maidenhead, a tiny little team against Resorty. What do you say? Morecambe. Again, another minnow possibility of taking on a much stronger side. Plymouth finds themselves against York. Barnsley against Brackley. Hartlepool against Altonham. There are 50 teams remaining, so I'm going to go ahead and draw to my team. And this match is going to be AFC Wimbledon, versus your favorites, Buxton. Wait, 1 second. I thought I advanced the draw through my team. Hello? Hello? I must have just skipped past my team. So we'll skip to the end and figure out who we're playing against. Alright, where are we? Playing against Barnet. Hey, they're great. They're very, very low in our division. We've beaten them once this season already. That is great, thank you. What a pleasure to see that. We are playing away. But this team, I believe, is in like 23rd position. So it should be a win for us. On the road, though, I'm less sure. So we'll see. Olatu fan, welcome back. All right, cool. So hopefully we do win this one. Fingers crossed. All right, training schedule changed a little bit. This is on in 2 weeks' time or so. So we'll go ahead and give a little bit of rest time just before. And then match tactics instead. Keep the rest there. Let's do an afternoon of team bonding. And over here, more attacking, more good. Wait, also over here we want to do match review. Great. So how many matches on is that for us? So we got Bromley coming along presently. Again, the children get to play. Oh, this is an awkward one. So right now my backup striker is a player from the under 18s. I very much want him to be available for the... Oh, never mind. It's not the Youth Cup. We don't care what happens there. We don't care at all. We have 2 back-to-back plays in a row. York has been on a very good streak recently, so I'm a bit concerned about that. We'd love to have a draw there. We then see Boreham Wood. Still no FA Youth Cup for them. And then Barnet. So still 3 matches until the next cup match. Look at those guys, like eager eyes. What a happy person you are. And I sometimes wonder for these pictures how people choose how to look. Like there's probably a premium on being very serious. I actually wonder, the higher you get in the tiers of football, are you more likely to present yourself as a very serious person? So Jack Young, 20 years old, big smiley wide eyes. Oh, you cannot look at Ronaldo. Not allowed. We see anybody at this level? Oh, is there no one in Man U you're allowed to look at? Is Man U off limits? Let's go try Man City instead. Hello. Alright, Mikel Merino. Wait, are the Premier League players not in the game at all? Oh, there he is. So Nathan Ake there. Nathan Ake looks a little serious. Phil Foden, serious also. Thus far, it appears to be the case that characters who are playing at the highest level do not smile. I feel like I should launch some sort of large-scale investigation into this. There's probably an academic paper in it somewhere. Oh, Scott Carson. Feeling awful. Hello, Cloud Barrow. Is my coach pick set? It is. It is. Let's go look at ourselves. Oop. There I am. Look how attractive I am. My ridiculously large nose and my, unfortunately, too sharp chin. It's close, though, don't you think? Perfect. I can put an actual pick there? What's the fun in that? I like having the auto-generated one, which is close but not quite close enough. Is there a reason to put an actual picture in the game other than just it looks more right? I think everyone's very favorite part of the game every single year is taking the picture, and we all laugh about just how bad it is. Maguire's back with us, so in that case we have the ability to have a little bit more depth on the left side, thank goodness. Still a bunch of injuries for a bunch more weeks. This is my other left back, who maybe someday. It is the case that Tishamonga will be back and able to play for the next match. I'd like to get him some more minutes, maybe some more scoring, but we'll see how he feels on the day of. Unlikely to lead to too many injuries. That's good. And Jack Heldruther could become an adult contract, but he's not that good, so we'll ignore him for the rest of the year. Maybe next year he'll have an opportunity. Alright, folks, I only have time for one more match. Like I said, today I have to end a little earlier than usual because we have an employee appreciation meal at work today. I gotta play one more match and then bounce. Lawrence Maguire, our left back, returns again. Got off his injury, is sick. Do we need to get a better cook? Like, everyone's been getting food poisoning recently. And by everyone, I mean 2 players. That's more than enough. One more turn. I can run to campus if need be. Bromley's gonna do it. Come on, Bromley. Also, the money we just made for winning the last round, I think that goes straight to the board. Is that true? Yeah, I can't use it to heal the wage budget, unfortunately. Close match ahead. Anything they're bad at? Nope. Nothing points out at all. I hate this one, though. His crossing statistics are interesting. The least useful word of all times. My interest has been raised. Alright. They're encouraged to bring Gyasi in because Tishamonga's injured. I agree. Unfortunately, I agree. Once again, possibility of being fired if we lose this one. It's the injuries. You gotta blame the injuries. So hopefully we have an opportunity to talk to the board before they fire us. I can point up all those injuries, and they'll probably give us a little bit more time until our players are back. Now, with that said, it's not clear to me that our injured players would actually be the difference. We are the favorites. Thank goodness. The under 18s. So if I don't bring Lek and Taurus along, who do we have as striker? We have Dobra, who is not good at all, could move forward. And then Tishamonga will be on the bench as a just in case. So yeah, I'm gonna let the under 18s have their striker back for now. He's already available, good. And then Okochi, unfortunately I'm gonna need him for this next match. So they can take Torres, they can't have my defensive player though. Maguire's back. He's only ill for 2 days out of the 7 or so expected. Alright, hello everybody. Not getting fired yet. Could Bromley win? Absolutely not. I'm looking to pick the team to pick up where they left off. I mean, not really. We just barely won that, but sure, we have confidence. Bromley are next up. Will adopt an attacking approach? Heck yes. Is Akinola a fine player? Heck yes. Good stuff. Good night, Fairnethus. We'll see you later. I want to go out on a high note today so I can walk to work with a big smile on my face. Everyone's happy. Halty is not training well at all. What's wrong with you? Jamie Grimes not training well at all. Joe Cook is, though. Cool. Good week at training, 7-2-3 overall. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It feels like so much depends on a possible win here. Wanderers bring Colin McGregor on board. Oh, it's Mark McGregor? I don't know. Gary Roberts improved some. That's not true. Luke Chadwick's improved some. This is our young keeper. Look at those little ups here. Determination matters most this age. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. And then, again, the under-18s win. So still in second position. Some good fun there. Here comes the match. So I need to make sure that Tisha Manga's on the bench. Yeah, we need to have a striker, so that's that. And then they're encouraging us to sit Keohane and bring in Maguire instead. Maguire is not quite healed up, so I am going to have the child start and have Keohane on the bench. Okay. I prefer Williams not to play today at all, so I will go ahead and have him not be with us. We have a winger, a striker, defense, midfield. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. I wonder if it makes sense, not right now, but in the future, to have one of our midfielders have attacking duties, just be a little bit more aggressive. Not sure on that. This is Gyasi's first start in the striker position all season long. He's not supposed to be playing except off the bench, but I've got faith in you all. Gonna do well. Strikers in particular, I need you to give me an edge in attack. Fine. Fingers crossed. Can't lose my job. Haven't paid into unemployment insurance in years. They'll have no money for me. I'll have to go take all the money from underneath our mattress. First 5 minutes, we're looking pretty good on pass completed. We were a lot better a moment ago. Big boot over to King. King for to Mandeville. Back to King. His attacking opportunity. Oh, Gyasi's there. Fortunately into the player's hands and also unfortunately offsides. Gyasi needs a little bit more match intelligence, I'm afraid. Speaking of intelligence, there's Fryer falling into his knees, just making sure he has the ball entirely. Delivering again to the opposition. Dobra almost takes away, but not quite. So Wumni? Your name is So Woon Me? What is it to wound someone? Grime boots it forward to nobody much. Lower and lowering pass percentages. Oh my goodness, Fryer leaves his box. What an excellent kick from Fryer. The child of Kochi is there, holds on to it despite some pressure against him. Hottie in the middle, Hyde's going to take this opportunity to run on in and to Forda's hand. What a shame. Counts the shot on goal, though. So far, it's been all Chesterfield in the offense. Not quite working out yet, but we like what we're seeing. We continue like what we're seeing. What a great takeaway by Akinola there. Venning to Sonwumni. Sheik with opportunity. We no longer like what we're seeing. Sheik shows them the other cheek and pulls off an unfortunate score. So in that case, my defensive line could not quite keep up with Cheek. Yeah, you see right there the passing over. This is the youngster. I'm not sure if he was back far enough or if he was like kind of caught out of position. And yeah, that's the Captain Grimes. The Captain Grimes just was beaten. He is getting old. Like I said, this is his last season. It is indeed his last season. Tight angle right there. Oh, tight offsides. I believe that the goal is going to count. Yeah, he's on sides, no worries. Gotta save those, it's true. Shame on the keeper. Well, Armando Dobra, the young Albanian, decides, let's just get right back into it on the next play. Dobra, Dobra, Dobra. The name was on me on everyone's lips. Who was that assist from? Is that the kind of cross we've been wanting all season long? Like, just that's what we've been playing for. If we can have flat crosses into an attacking player, we'll win every single match. I don't know how to tell my players to do exactly that, but please do exactly that. King, what was that? Back we go again. Endless head bouncing. It's Man, Seeing names in the mirror is always fun. Alright, Akinola, what you got? What you got? Oh, Kochi to Dobra. Dobra crosses it to Mondeville. Mondeville up the middle. All these players need some more practice on keeping the ball down. So with the tie, we continue being 1 point ahead of 1 point ahead of Bromley because of goal difference. We want to beat them so we can climb above them, of course. Dobra may have a slight injury to the wrist. He can continue playing. I'm going to force him to play to halftime. What a shame that Dobra's again injured. They know he's my golden child, and so doing everything they can do to stop him. Alright, so there is halftime. Yeah. Like I said, if I can just get kicks like that, everything is bright and beautiful. On the other hand, though, their shots should have been stopped in a big way. To the dressing room. How we all looking? Dobra, what's happening in your body right now? Okay, so the injury he has is not showing up as an actual injury yet. I think we're going to keep playing for a while. Passing has not been so good. Is that true? Apparently that's true. Maybe we'll have a week-long passing clinic to see if we can boost some successfulness. We actually lowered the speed of passing. Uh-oh! There were a little trip there. Only a foul. Maybe his wrist is too sore. Oh, Cheek nearly pulls off the same strike as last time. Not good, not good. Dobra's hand is throbbing. Oh, that was close. I see that Gyasi is really struggling up front with a 6-3 or so. At the 60th minute, I'll bring in my star striker. Over to Hadi. Hadi with the cross. Unfortunately, nobody all. Paid a lot of money for Hadi. Hadi is the player that is trying to show off so he gets picked up by a team above. With plays like that, the only people who will be hiring him work at the local bus line. I believe that Gyaji would have been offsides had he moved in that time, so it makes sense he didn't quite get so aggressive. Ullman to Cheek. Okay. Ryer's not stopped that entirely. Is this a weakness in our defense, though? Is it the case that Grimes keeps on getting stopped there? I don't know. I mean, Grimes has a very high score by the fact he's been beaten twice. So, gotta believe in the captain. Mandeville. Mandeville has opportunity. No one in position to receive the ball from him. However, Gyasi does get a chance anyway. Gyasi's tried hard today, but not quite hard enough. The crowd should erupt in appreciation as Tishamanga returns to the field once more. You are the one. Give me a winning goal. You At least he's not furious. Minutes regulation play remain. Corner opportunity here. King over the top into nothing but the opposition. We retain the possession though. Hoti passes again. King is there to Akinola. Akinola with a very attractive but ultimately frivolous attack. Alright, we're going to encourage the side. Come on, team. You can do it. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring Kia Hain in now. Okochi's played well. Yeah, 6.6. Despite being a Ute, he's done well. Tishamanga is struggling with pace, unfortunately. He's coming back from a thigh injury, so no huge surprise there. The team looks good and encouraged. Folks are feeling fairly happy. Here comes a set piece. Just after our encouragement goes out. They're time wasting in a big way, aren't they? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Just about every player on our side touches the ball, and Tishamanga gets tripped on a scoring opportunity. Only a yellow card, unfortunately. Let's see if this free kick amounts to anything. What a terrible delivery. What an absolutely terrible delivery. We may as well just pack up and go home right now with that. So our free kick takers need to practice some more free kicking. Alright, one more bit of encouragement. Last play of the game. And that, my friends, is that. Another draw. So we were the favorites thanks to home team advantage. We had one really, really nice score. But, again, so many shots, so few on target. We are currently working the ball into the box. I'm not entirely sure what more I can do. Maybe slow down the pace of play a little bit more. Be a little more deliberate. Our possession numbers aren't awesome. Our passes aren't awesome, but... yeah, down here it appears we are roughly evens with them. Up here it does too, and so... you should have won. You should have won and you didn't. Do we get fired on a draw? Yeah, we retain 11th position with our good friends Bromley once more. Haven't gotten called in to the boss's office, thanks goodness. Dober's out for a little bit, no problems. Have a quick chat here. Hello, everybody. Am I concerned? They're going to do fine. Been a while since we tasted victory. We're turning around. Did Michael Cheek do well? No. That was not a good goal. It was a bad goal. Do you want to keep Tim Akinola around? No. He wants to play in the Premiership. He can definitely do that. Great. Great, great, great. Gowling has lost his job, unfortunately. Player of the week, a winger with 2 goals and an 8-8. All right, folks, unfortunately, I got to go. Leaving a little early today because I have a employee appreciation lunch at the university. So I'm going to hit the save button now. Back tomorrow with more of this game right here. Tomorrow is my Friday. Your Thursday, probably. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed what you saw, consider throwing a follow. Those of you already did so, thank you much indeed. I appreciate every one of you for spending a little time with Old Resorty. See you tomorrow. Thank you for being a friend. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.